Vatican City, and at the heart of the Holy See, Pope Leo XIV welcomed thousands of faithful during his weekly general audience. Held inside the Paul VI Audience Hall, the gathering combined moments of tenderness, symbolism, and a call for unity at a time of deep global division. The Pope began by sharing personal gestures of warmth. He lifted a baby offered to him by parents in the crowd, drawing applause and smiles. Moments later, he revealed a football shirt bearing the word Leone, Italian for lion, a sign of strength and humility. He greeted newlyweds with words of blessing, underscoring the intimacy that defines these encounters. Yet beneath the joy and celebration, his message carried a profound urgency. As he entered the hall to thunderous applause, Pope Leo turned the world's attention beyond the walls of the Vatican. He spoke of wars and conflicts tearing apart communities in the Holy Land, in Ukraine, and in many regions across the globe. His words cut through ceremony, demanding action not in politics, but in prayer. In his own words, Pope Leo XIV declared, "As our earth continues to be wounded by wars in the Holy Land, Ukraine, and many other regions of the world, I invite all the faithful to spend the day of 22nd August in fasting and prayer, imploring the Lord to grant us peace and justice and to dry the tears of those who suffer because of ongoing armed conflicts." The Pope's appeal is part of a tradition that sees the Vatican lean on spiritual authority when political solutions stall. By choosing a day of fasting and prayer, he calls not only on Catholics, but on people of every faith and goodwill to step into a collective moment of reflection and solidarity. Observers say this plea comes at a critical time. Conflicts in the Middle East show no signs of ending. The war in Ukraine grinds on with devastating cost, and in countless other regions, civilians bear the brunt of violence, displacement, and despair. In this context, Pope Leo's words resonate as a call to conscience, a reminder that even in the darkest hours, faith and unity can offer resistance against the tide of violence. Inside the audience hall, the faithful reacted with emotion. Some wiped away tears as he spoke. Newlyweds, receiving his blessing, expressed gratitude not only for personal joy, but for the hope that their generation may see a more peaceful world. Parents held their children closer, perhaps imagining a future free from the echoes of war. The significance of August 22nd now extends far beyond the calendar. For the Vatican, it is a spiritual mobilization, a chance to unite millions across borders, languages, and traditions. For the international community, it is another reminder that where diplomacy falters, moral leadership can still press humanity to reflect. As Pope Leo XIV greeted the faithful at the close of the general audience, his gestures, holding children, blessing newlyweds, waving to the crowd, carried a quiet weight. Each action reflected the dual role he plays, shepherd of the church and voice for a wounded world. With the day of fasting and prayer approaching, the Vatican's call will be watched closely. Whether observed in silence at home, in prayer within churches, or in candlelit vigils across cities, the Pope's appeal seeks to bind together a fractured humanity. It is a message that peace, though fragile and contested, is still possible. And in the eyes of the faithful here today, it is a reminder that hope must always walk hand in hand with action.
Quando il diavolo aveva già messo in cuore a Giuda, figlio di Simone Iscariota,
alors que le diable a déjà mis dans le cœur de Judas, fils de Simon.
As our earth continues to be wounded by wars in the Holy Land, Ukraine, and many other regions of the world, I invite all the faithful to spend the day of 22nd August in fasting and prayer, imploring the Lord to grant us peace and justice and to dry the tears of those who suffer because of ongoing armed conflicts.
E che asciughi le lacrime di coloro che soffrono a causa dei conflitti armati in corso.